Some real food.
What you got?
Some rice.
Wow, that's very Mexican of you.
Was that funny?
Yes, it was.
Do you have any SAT advice for Lily while she's right here?
You're really gonna give me SATs from these hooligans?
Yeah. So I actually
Hold on. Let me go first.
All right.
Here's my advice. Don't study. Don't study. What? Dude, hold on.
Is that how you talk to your parents?
Yeah, hold on.
All right. All right. Actually, though, yeah. For anybody watching, I got 1100 on mine.
Oh, like 11?
1100.
You did not get 1100.
I swear it's not hard. Guillermo
I scored.
vouch. Guillermo
Yeah, I
vouch.
scored 1200.
It's just not hard. And
We
the
both have
essay is
4 points,
easy.
but we both have 4 points. We're just not going to a big college
No,
because
I don't have a. No, we don't, bro. All right, we can't lie, bro.
Because I would have had to have given you an A for you to have a 4 point.
And we didn't even get an A. We didn't get an A last year. I think we got a B. Well, I got a B.
Which was kind of a gift, you must admit.
Yeah, I know. I felt like, yeah, that's true. You gave me.
Is this podcast gonna start, or are you just gonna like talk about?
It already started.
bro, we're just talking. That's what a podcast is.
Well, yeah, you have stuff like questions.
Wait, but you did give me like 2 weeks to turn in my warm ups, like 2 weeks late, and that made up most of my points. I feel like, which like, you know, like thank you for that,
You're welcome.
I don't even check my grades. I don't know what's going on.
dude. On bro, I don't check mine either. I check them like once a blue moon, but other than that, I just check in like mid semester and see what I'm failing and stuff.
Dude, I had a D minus in anatomy. Literally,
I did too. It's okay.
you have a D minus. I thought you were smart.
I didn't think you were on the podcast.
Oh, you lose one of us, you lose us
What?
both.
All right.
All right, so Lily's a part of this podcast too.
Well, I'm leaving soon, but for the next 5 minutes, I am.
But yeah, I had a D minus in anatomy
So
The
we'll start in
week
5
of-
minutes.
the week of spring break.
Me too.
I came back on Monday. I turned in some late work. I did the test corrections and I got it up to a C minus.
That's actually me too.
It's great.
All right. All right. Should we get started?
Yep.
All right, Guillermo, you should do the intro.
What's the intro?
I don't know. Just say like, "Welcome to the podcast" and introduce our guest.
All right, welcome to the podcast. This is the
We don't even
All right.
have a name, Miss Rock. Can you make a name?
I cannot, no.
All right. Well, we're not gonna have a name. We're just gonna post these, and then we'll just see how it goes. But all right, do you want to introduce the guest? Sorry,
Yeah,
for
so-
cutting you off. That was really messed up.
Ivan and I are having a guest on our podcast. We have Miss Wawro in for a little bit, Lily Bot. So, let's get started.
Do you mean Lily Bot for a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Where do we start? We've only made episodes alone. Should we just get right into it?
Like, yeah, how do you do one of your normal
We
episodes?
just get into it. We just talk and then we just think about the subjects like as we go. We cover.
Like,
them.
what was your last podcast about?
We couldn't
Sports.
upload it, but it was about sports. But I do wanna go ahead and say that March Madness continues today, and I still do have Florida and Duke going to the final, and Guillermo does too. So hopefully our
Seriously, because that's my final game is Florida and Duke.
I'm
all
sure
right,
it's
I guess we're just copying now.
Same thing, right?
But we really just covered that. But we Guillermo, are you recording already?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so we have Florida and Duke. I guess Lily does too. Miss Rod, did you make a bracket?
I didn't, no.
You didn't. You guys didn't make a family bracket.
No,
No, we
I think
didn't.
my family did, but they didn't invite me.
Oh wow, that's so.
Mr. BB,
Wow.
I joined his, but I forgot this year.
Oh, okay.
Mr. BB?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we also, dude, we gotta talk about this. The the Pistons clinched the playoffs. So round of applause to that. Congrats to Cade and all the guys at the Pistons over there. You guys are doing great, and you guys are welcome on the pod anytime. And congrats to you guys for making the playoffs. And for anybody watching, that's a big deal because they were the worst team last year, and now they made the playoffs. Hopefully, they can make a run. I'm really proud of those guys.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's kind of what we covered last pod, and we couldn't post it because it froze. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But I do want to throw a hot take out there that I think Cade is the MVP because he's the most valuable to his team. And I get that other players are better, but just what Cade brings to his team, I think is like, because where would the Pistons be without Cade is the same question that I want people to ask themselves about where would the Thunder be without Shy, and where would the Nuggets be without Joker. Why are we raising hands?
I literally just did that. I don't
Because
know.
I'm leaving. Goodbye, guys.
Okay.
Because what?
She's
Because I'm leaving.
All right.
Oh,
All right,
so
Lily.
what's the-
Thanks for
what does
being on.
Cade- What does
Great
Cade?
pod.
Go away. What does Cade bring to the team?
Well,
He brings a
I think he brings a lot. Not just being the best player and being the leader of the team. I think he's very young. He's somebody that you want to build around. Like you want to build your team around Cade, and I think that that's the right player to do it with. He's proven it, and
Like you haven't given me any real evidence yet.
okay. So Cade was there at the worst. You know what I mean? Which was last year, right? Remember they were the worst team. And he was still giving his all, playing with heart last year, and I think that just really showed the Piston fans and everybody like from Detroit and like just all the fans that he's there on the team to stay, and he's not just chasing a championship.
Yep.
And then this year, he plays great. He was an all-star, and he's been like, not gonna say he's been in MVP talks, but he's definitely somebody that is like, oh, he brings a lot to his team. He could be there, but there's, don't get me wrong, there's great players in the league, but I just think the impact that he has. I mean, we're talking about MVP, right? The person that's most valuable to a team. You could say that's Joker, and I really think it is, but I mean he's surrounded with great players. He has Aaron Gordon around him, and then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has a really young team on him, and I mean with players that are great. You know what I mean? He has Chet, and then he has, like who else does he have? He used to have Josh Giddey. Shout out to Josh Giddey. He had some weird going on, but he's a great guy. We'll get into that after but
he's a predator.
okay, but other than being a predator off the court, I think he's a great player on the court. But yeah, I mean, I just think if we're really talking about most valuable to a team, you take Cade away from the Pistons, and I think the Pistons are in the same spot as last year. I do still think that they have great players, but I mean, I think Cade really brings the hope to this city. And speaking of Josh Giddey, he hit a half-court winner on LeBron.
Yep.
Um,
I saw that on TikTok. That was
yeah.
crazy.
I mean, we're talking about the greatest player of all time here, right? That he hit it on. And we're not talking about a poser like Jordan. We're talking about LeBron James. Josh Giddey, half-quarter on them. Great to see Chicago being good again. Cubs got a win. That's great for the Cubs. I think there was like 16-3 or something like that. So good to see Chicago sports being good again, and I hope that Caleb Williams can make the Bears good, because that'd be fire. When Chicago's good at sports, life is good. And same with Detroit. When Detroit's good at sports, life is good. But I think we should. Why are we raising hands?
I think we need to switch the topic. I don't think Miss
Yeah.
Wawro understands any of
No,
this.
we are. Alright. Mr. Are you a sports fan?
You know that I'm not. You already know the answer to that.
Okay.
But I like hearing you talk about it.
All right. All right. Let's get. All right, guys. So we are gonna do some like games, some ranking games, some draftings, and
Yep.
I honestly think I want to start with snacks before school subjects.
Snacks. All
I
right.
just think that'd be funner, so or more fun or whatever. But
The snacks.
yeah, best snacks. So what should the what's the scenario? Christmas, Thanksgiving, spring.
Bro, let's
Which
say
one I'll pick?
Well, not Christmas because that's overdone. Like Christmas and Thanksgiving are overdone. Let's just do like regular every day.
Okay.
regular every day. All
All
right.
right. Your classroom was good. You're throwing a party, and your students told you to bring snacks. You can bring 3 snacks, or I guess food to make it the best party. So you know, we need to think about the classroom snack staples here. So
Well, is it what hour of the day is it? Because that matters.
should we go right before lunch?
Um, because if it's like first or second hour, I would bring like I think I would do waffles or donuts,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
But anything after that, I'd probably bring cake or cupcakes.
Okay. So should we do like 4th hour right before lunch, 3rd hour, I guess.
Yeah, I would do cake or cupcakes.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing.
But when I was little, I would remember when people used to make cupcakes like in ice cream cones? Did you guys ever have like people do those?
Mm-mm.
I've never seen those.
Oh my gosh, I'll
Never
send you a
seen those.
picture. I'm gonna look for a
Alright.
picture now.
All right. 3 foods or snacks. It's 4th hour at Hazlitt High School on April. Um, oh, I do want to add on Friday. News came in today. I'm going to Traverse City, so I'm leaving. I think
For what?
my cousin has a game on Saturday, so we're gonna go watch her play, and she's leaving early, so we are too, and we're just gonna.
Where does she play? What does she play?
She plays soccer at Williamston.
Oh.
Mhm.
Who did I see? Who were you playing with when I saw you at that tournament in the summer?
Oh, I was playing with Eric Sanchez and Owen Sanchez, and I was playing with my cousin's boyfriend.
Hmm.
Yeah, all pretty good soccer players. And but we lost
Wait,
the final.
the guy.
Yeah. Well, my cousin's ex now, so that guy.
Happens.
You know.
He's a cheater.
Yeah. Um, she's gonna be watching this, so shout out to you. And
But you know, Edward's always an option. He's always out there.
all right, bro. All right, let's get back into it. We get 3 snacks. You get to pick 3 snacks.
Well, I already told you I'm bringing cake. What are you guys bringing?
Bro,
you gotta pick 3 things.
Here's what I'm bringing.
All right, we're each gonna take turns with our number 1 pick, and then we're gonna go around 2, and then go around 3. And yeah, it's April 7th at Hazlitt High School, and your students were good. You're throwing a 4th hour party, so that's the. So, Miss Rod, do you wanna go first? We already know what you're drafting, but
Yeah, I was. Oh wait, okay. Here are the ice cream cone cakes.
Yeah, I've never seen
oh,
those.
those look fire.
They are, but then they're really stupid because like it's just a plain ice cream cone. But don't they look good?
Yeah.
I used to think that those were super fancy when I was little.
Do they not have Do they have ice cream in them?
No, they're just like cupcakes in the ice cream cone. So
Oh,
they're like
okay.
kind of stupid, really, because then it's just one that's
It'd be better if there was ice cream.
100%.
That'd be fire. Wait, we should make those.
We should make those.
Well, then I mean, you probably can't bake a cupcake and then have the ice cream not melt, so that would probably not really be a thing.
Well, I mean, if we did it during 1st hour, we could just go to the store, take it to 1st hour, and then we could do it.
We could do it the next cookout.
Yeah, we could.
All right.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Should we talk about that
Yeah,
right now?
we do talk about that. All right.
Sure.
Guillermo, you
Friday-
can go.
Friday we mentioned talking about something that we could not say because of possible consequences, possible disciplinary actions. But During lunch through 5th hour, well through 6th hour technically, we held a cookout in the woods, and it was really fun. Somebody jumped in the pond. We had burgers. We had hot dogs.
Fr-
And then there was a fire drill, and we thought it was because of us because we had a grill in the middle of the woods.
That would have been funny. Okay, so you just left your 4th hour,
No,
and
we left during B lunch, and so we left during B lunch, and we went out there. We came back in when the bell rang to check in our 5th hour. Asked to go to the bathroom, went back out.
I supplied paper plates for that.
And cups.
No, no, no. The paper plates were for lunch, so you didn't.
So now I'm an accomplice.
No. Those were for my lunch. Not for
That whole stack was for your own
Yeah.
personal lunch.
not for the cookout. They
Good.
brought their own plates
I
and
would've-
all that. Yeah,
So
don't even
who
worry
brought-
about that.
Like, who brought a whole grill, and how
we
did you
can't
like?
name drop? We can't name drop, but
That's true. I don't want to
Yes.
know. So someone like brought a grill and like just carried it out to the woods.
yeah, there was a grill, there was a table, there was
Stop it.
I swear I can show you video on Monday.
Will you blank out the faces so I do not know?
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
got the faces in there. Anyway, I think we just took a picture of the table.
And so you just had a grill and you're just out there grilling lunch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh. I mean, it's kind of clever, but kind of also,
It's fun.
not something I'm approving of. But
Yeah, but that's what we wanted to tell you. What else were we gonna talk about?
And next week we might have another one.
No, we're gonna have a bonfire.
No, but that's gonna be outside of school.
Yeah, I know.
They wanted to have another cookout after SATs.
But I just don't know if like we can say that because it hasn't happened yet.
yeah, don't give any details.
Yeah, so we're not gonna have a cookout. Actually, it's canceled. But,
Okay.
all right. So, first pick, I'm guessing Miss Raw is gonna take cake.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll write that down. Guillermo, you can go next.
With my first pick, I'm gonna take one of my favorite snacks. It's a Mexican classic. I'm gonna take mazapanes.
Okay.
Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah,
I
dude, I
don't.
love those. We should bring Mexican snacks for Miss Wawro on one of our last days. Like we should just go to Mexican store.
It seems like you had 2 years to probably bring me a snack and haven't really yet.
We'll bring you a whole bag.
Bro, what happened to that Essentials hoodie?
I don't know. She can just have my other one, I guess.
We're supposed to all match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've kind of let me down in a couple ways. Is what that's kind of the theme of this podcast now.
No, all right.
How will we let you down?
Well, you've never brought a snack, even in 4th hour when we used to eat all the time.
What do you mean?
Everybody
You
brought
know-
snacks. You never brought any, and then I was supposed to get this hoodie. I never got.
Do you
so
remember that I brought the chips and salsa?
you never brought chips and salsa.
We can ask Asher. He loved them.
Mm-hmm.
He loved
Wait,
the chips. And
Another
he
another
actually-
thing we can talk about in this podcast are top 3 moments we have made you the most mad in class.
Oh, dude, that is a great question.
I can think of one, but
What's one? I can't think of
One-
any right now.
one I can think of is when we left during the tornado drill or the lockdown drill,
Dude, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're actually.
and we had that field trip that same day.
But also, if we want to do top 5 moments she was proud of us, was during the actual drill, and we all, when we were in the hallway
Yeah.
last year, we all went into classes. We all took charge.
Yes.
I think that was great, and she was very proud of us there. We were the only class in the hallway, and we all ran into different classrooms. We were all safe within like 5 seconds, so
Yes, you guys did that perfectly.
that was great. And yeah, that reminds me of all the seniors, that went last year. So shout out to all those guys. Shout out to the class of 24. You guys are great. But I think with my first pick, dude, I don't know. Dude. I think this is a staple. I think it's a classroom staple. I think you see this a lot in snacks. But I think I'm just gonna take goldfish. I think it's safe.
Good. Yeah, that's
I'll
a good
put that
one.
number 2 as well.
I think everybody likes those too.
Yeah, I think that's the safest pick there. And I'm glad I took goldfish. He's a great guy. He's been in the game for a minute. He's a vet. You know, grew up on that guy, and I still love him. So
Except for people who don't like chewing noises because goldfish are loud.
mhm.
Yep.
All right, what's your second pick, Miss Wawro?
So right now we have
You got cake on your board.
okay, and now we have goldfish. Um, what else do we need?
I feel like there's a lot.
I'm, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with yogurt tubes.
Yogurt tubes?
Yeah,
That's that's definitely a pick.
That's
or
another
like
way.
or like the go-go squeeze apple
Yeah,
sauces.
no, those are fire.
I don't really like
Well,
those.
no, I don't like those, but I like the yogurt tubes. I'm not gonna lie, I do like those.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of healthy stuff.
Okay. I think Guillermo, what are you taking with
What am I?
your second pick?
Let me think about this. Dude, I think I'm gonna take honey buns.
Honey buns?
Honey buns, they're a classic. I had them for a while until inflation hit. Couldn't buy them anymore. Couldn't afford them.
Yeah.
But
Let's not get political here though.
yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah, I'm taking honey buns.
Taking honey buns. I'm thinking of like
Let's talk politics.
no. Okay, after my pick, um dude, I don't know what like I mean, if you took cake, then I can take like a main food, right?
Hmm.
Can I go ahead and just take like a pizza? Like everybody loves a pizza
A
party.
pizza. No, that you're right. You're right. That really should have been number one.
Like the pizza party, that's like when you're in like third grade and your teacher's like wants you to be good. You're like, if you guys
Pizza
are good,
party,
we're gonna
yeah.
have a pizza party.
Bro,
Right, right.
And they give you a slice like this big.
Yeah,
those,
they do.
Those were stupid.
And
But
then like this much to drink. Yeah, dude, that was insane.
I feel like 6 hour last year, like they would just sometimes randomly have pizza delivered for us 6 hour. Like they would all chip in and um yeah, pizza would just show up 6 hour and that was always good.
Fire.
But they always had cake a lot too. Um
Didn't they?
oh my God, I forgot what
didn't they
I
bust
had my third pick and I forgot what it was now. Because now I'm thinking about pizza and I didn't even think about I
Did it
forgot.
go along with honey buns or yogurt?
No, it didn't. I was thinking it had to be something so. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Adam brought in Cheetos, like the jalapeno Cheetos.
Okay.
Shout out to Adon.
Shout out to him, and I super enjoyed those on Friday. So those would be my third now.
The jalapeno Cheetos.
Yeah.
I am gonna add on every time my little cousin comes to my house. He wants those, and we always buy them for him, so they're always here for when he comes.
Okay, so you can bring me some probably then too.
Yeah, I probably can. So shout out to my little cousin. And
Shout out to your little cousin. What's your little cousin's name?
Elijah. He probably won't be watching this because he's like 3. So.
Not Elijah Salazar.
No, nah, not Elijah Salazar. Shout out to Elijah and Mateo though, and their dad. Great family. Guillermo, what's your third pick?
My third pick. So right now I have masapanes, honey buns.
I feel like you're going like the sweet route here.
Yeah, bro. Like I stated, I don't like healthy stuff. I don't like that. Like, dude, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna.
You gonna throw the lob? You gonna throw a skip? Come back around?
No, I'm just gonna take Rice Krispies.
Okay, one of your staples right there.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, but don't you have a dairy issue or something?
Yeah.
Because I remember the first time that I brought treats in fourth hour last year, like before I really knew you, like I remember that. So I went and got Rice Krispie treats.
Those still had dairy in them, by the way.
I thought they didn't. I thought they were at like I thought they were the ones that you could eat.
I don't even remember that.
I thought it said dairy free on the package, and that's why I got it. Because I was like searching through the aisles for something.
That's really sweet.
That is really nice.
Guillermo, that's kind of funny because isn't that your lunch every day?
Yeah.
So, like, what happened to the allergy? Is it just gone? Like, do we
No,
like ignore it?
the ones from Aldi don't have dairy.
Oh, okay.
That's the ones I got.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Should we get a Rice Krispie review? Should I go grab some?
Dude, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get jealous, but I have something that you love here.
What do you have, bro?
Yo, dude, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to make you mad like that. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna go with my third pick. I feel like we're throwing a very white party on my side with goldfish and pizza, but I think I'm just gonna. Think I'm gonna bring some Takis.
Wow,
You know,
I did not expect that.
you didn't,
Nope.
bro. How? They're my favorite chips.
Bro,
Yo,
I actually forgot to put these on my list. I'm gonna give an honorable mention.
Oh,
those? Are we serious?
Yeah,
We're giving an
that's
honorable.
I don't like the pull and peel ones. I prefer like the traditional ones.
I like both. I actually can't eat these
But
because
that's what I had at Evan's game today. I brought myself some Twizzlers.
Did he have a soccer game?
He did.
Did he win?
these are expired, so I can't have them. But give me an honorable.
They won. Yes, they won
Oh.
like 5-0. It was in Jackson.
Oh, bet. Shout out to Jackson.
Yep.
Right there, dairy free. The
Yeah,
knockoff.
They are. Wait,
Those
can
are
you-
crispy
can you leave
rice.
the camera on? I feel like the pod is just the vibe is gonna go up. I feel like most of the time we haven't really been covering the topics and we're just talking. So
Yeah.
let's cover the topics and then talk. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or just keep doing what we're doing and cover it and talk. But I think it's going well. But all right, Miss Wawro, your party has cake.
I'm sorry. What I was yelling because the boys were making some chicken fingers and I asked for some.
Oh, okay. Well, your
I wanted
party
to move myself so you don't have to yell at me.
has cake, yogurt tubes, and jalapeno Cheetos.
But I thought it was all of our party. I thought like we were all bringing something to the same party.
Well, I guess we can collab.
I didn't think that it was just
Alright.
my own party
Okay.
because I would change out for pizza definitely if I'm on my own.
Okay. Should we host a party in class now? I feel like we have to. If anybody in class is watching and they're gonna be like, "Oh, how come we never?" had
Yeah,
a
but
class
you
party?"
never bring anything.
Well,
Ew.
I'll bring goldfish pizza Takis, and Guillermo can bring what he
Bro,
voted, and you can bring what
I
he
bring
voted.
the most every single time.
You're
I always.
lying.
I go out of my way. I go to Myers right after school. I drop $100 on the snack aisle just to make my classmates proud.
Guillermo, are we gonna ignore
You've
the
never
fact?
once done that. You've never once done that.
No.
But
he
apparently
hasn't.
you do to bring your lunch barbecue grill crowd happy. You bring things, or did you not bring anything to that either?
No. Well,
I brought plates and
yeah,
plates.
that's-
And,
You
true.
didn't bring plates. I brought plates
then why weren't you there?
because I didn't know about it, which is the right thing. I shouldn't have known about it, but you didn't bring plates. Is all I'm saying.
I did, but
Let's
they were
just
from you.
say-
So shout out to you.
Let's just say when Miss Rolfs passes around the sheet of what we're gonna bring to the party, Guillermo writes down his appetite. So I don't think Guillermo, brings a lot to the table in these parties. I feel like I brought chips and salsa one time and that was enough because I made it the night before. So it's not like I just went out and bought it.
There's been multiple times where I actually want to bring something, but I'm just too lazy to go out and actually buy stuff.
Should we make a party then? Like I feel like we have a mostly junior class and they're gonna have a hard week.
Let's bring some stuff for Monday to wish these juniors good luck on their SATs. And
No, I feel
tests.
like we should do it on Friday.
But
Because it's like you just got your testing over with, you got SAT out the way, whatever else they take, and all that. I feel like Friday would be lit too, and I think we should really plan this. I feel like it'd be great for all the juniors. They'd really appreciate it.
Where's he going now?
Dude, I have no idea. Do you think that's something we could make happen though?
I don't think it's something. I think it's something you could make happen. I don't think it's something you will make happen because you've never once brought anything.
Okay, I will actually bring stuff. Are we okay? All right. What's going on over there?
Nothing.
All right. All right.
You guys want to say hi to Bentley?
Who's Bentley? Oh, is Bentley the baby or the dog? Oh, I think Bentley's the baby.
The anticipation.
Yeah, I know. Yo, who's Bentley, bro?
Bentley, you have to come over here.
I feel like Bentley, like, maybe he's a grown man.
No,
Are you
Bentley.
guys like best friends? How do you not know who Bentley is?
Yeah, Bentley's a baby.
Here, Bentley, come over here. Here, Bentley, you want to sit in the chair?
Damn, Bentley's a grown ass man. Is that Bentley?
That's Bentley.
Oh shit, I thought Bentley was like either a dog or a baby.
How do you not know that?
I don't know. I don't know Bentley.
Bentley's a little camera shy.
That's all right. Does Bentley want to join us or no?
Bentley, do you want to join us? Do you want to join our podcast? I guess not.
I'm guessing that's a no, yeah. I kind of really want to get into your top 5 students in the past 4 years.
Not happening.
I think we know 1 and 2,
Clearly.
and I'm really trying to crack down 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, it's not happening. Like, even if I wanted to, which I don't even think I could.
Guillermo, why are we standing?
Bro, I'm trying to fix Bentley's mess.
Okay.
I was there for like a hot second. How do you leave a mess?
Yeah, he just
Bro.
got there.
I had stuff on my bed because I already had a mess and he knocked it down.
Okay. All right.
Guillermo, Evan wants to know why you're not looking at the camera.
Bro, okay, hold on. All right. This is where I have my phone set up, and I have 2 monitors. I have this one, which is just the white thing. And
Wait. We have a fake
then
ring light. We have go back. Are we rocking with the ring light on the screen? Is that what we're doing now?
why are we laughing?
We have ring lights on the screen. Are we
Yes.
serious?
Yes,
Yo,
we have a ring light. We have a ring. So yeah, I have my phone over here. Hold on, this is a little weird. Yeah, I have my phone right here.
What's going on?
Is that Bentley?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Bentley.
Yeah. All right. Bentley's having
I
fun.
Who's Bentley?
even thought it was his dog.
It's my little cousin.
Okay, so we're rocking ring lights on the screens now. But okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I have 2 monitors. That's why I'm not looking at the camera.
I had 2 monitors at one point too, but things happen.
Has
Alright.
anything productive happened?
What?
Has anything productive happened?
Yeah, we've talked about a lot of things.
Oh.
All right. I really want to get into your top 5 students. I feel
It's not happening.
I feel like that's what I want to find out.
None of us are on it. I'm not on it. You guys aren't on it. It's like Tatum and Romeo.
Oh no, I promise you.
Tatum
I
and
promise you.
Romeo?
She already said we're on it.
Is it because they participate?
No, bro. She said we're 1 and 2. Are you hearing this?
No, I just got back.
Yo, Guillermo, we are number 1, number 2.
Hence the haters.
All right, we're number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, I don't know who's number 1.
Um,
It's me. And
they
number
brought
2.
a girl out to the woods on Friday.
Is Tony Matino up there?
Of course he is. And
What is 20? No, he's not. Let's stop
is.
lying.
Where's Tony
You guys
Matino?
into the woods?
Where's Tony Matino?
definitely in the top 5.
Oh yeah.
Definitely top
Are
-5.
we lying now?
We are.
-5?
Wait, can we name
Who's-
drop like
Lily,
that and say
Lily,
they're
who's
not
in
in
your
the top
top negative 5?
Who's in my top -5?
Yeah, who's in your top negative 5?
You would
How am I in your top? How are we in your top
We're not
negative
doing
5?
this.
What
We're
do we
not
do?
doing
Wait,
negative. We're
We're
not.
just throwing fives now.
We're just stopping all
You've
this conversation.
seen
Yeah,
this almost
yeah.
Friday.
Stop
No,
it.
we can't.
Stop
we
it.
can't
Everyone's
name drop
stopping
like
it.
this. We can't name drop like
Stop
this.
name dropping. We're gonna ban you
We're
guys from the
moving on.
podcast.
Yeah, we can't name drop. We can't name drop like
Oh,
this.
sorry, I wasn't told.
We're gonna get banned on our non-existent YouTube channel.
Does it have more subscribers than?
Yeah, my TikTok.
Now we're name dropping.
No, I'm.
Stop
Yeah,
dropping
yeah,
me.
no,
Look,
Lily, you
tired.
just
Come
came in
on.
here and you're name dropping a lot,
Yeah,
and
you're
it's
out.
really
You're
weird.
out. I'm sorry.
You know who's in her top 5? Probably Samir Shirali.
I
Of
don't
course
think
he
so.
is.
Oh, really?
This
Sorry.
girl is one of
Yo,
Why wouldn't he be?
Yo, shout out to Samir and shout out to everybody
Wait,
on
say
the
that
podcast.
again. Say that again. Say that again.
Me?
Yeah,
Bro, she's recording us.
Yeah, shout out to
You-
Samir.
I'm sending that to him.
All right, bet.
You better not leak anything. We're posting this on YouTube, and nobody can know until it's posted.
Yeah. Okay, so we got school snacks out the way. So, fuck yeah.
Why don't you guys tell me your favorite, like what classes you've liked?
Yeah.
I mean, give me
wait.
some of your senior wisdom. Like what classes have been good?
What wisdom?
So-
Wait, should we
Your
do
wisdom?
Guillermo? Should we do top 5 classes all time?
Yeah.
All
All right.
time, top 5.
Top five.
All right,
Let
can
me
you go
give you my
first?
top 5. Let me give you my top 5. Top 5. I'm not gonna put Spanish on there because obviously that's my favorite class. But I'm gonna put Mr. P, English 11 on there. I'm gonna put Cynthia Peterson chemistry on there.
She must have hated you.
So,
Bro, no, on
so
God,
we're
she
dropping
liked me. I did
government
good in her
names on the
class.
podcast.
On God, I did good in her class. But after that, I'm gonna have to do Mr. Dutcher sophomore year.
Really?
Yeah,
That was a great class.
it was fun until we broke the camera.
Yeah, I can't believe I got kicked out for that, but whatever. We'll just ignore that.
All right, 2 more.
2 more. What's my classes right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Third hour. I'm gonna have to put Ross up there. Ross is really fun, but she did tell us she's gonna have to write us up next time.
Well, probably. That's understandable. Oh my gosh, we only have 15 minutes left.
Yeah, we've already been on here for 43 minutes. Can you believe it?
No, it's
45.
just flown by. But all right, so you're gonna just do that was top 4. All right, Ivan, your top 5 or 4.
I'll do my top 4.
Okay.
I'm definitely throwing Mr. P in first place.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw Rutko sophomore year in there, and then I'm gonna throw junior year Mr. Sass, and
But
then
it's only 3.
and then and I know this is wild. Guillermo's gonna be shocked by this, but first semester sophomore year Mr. Jason's.
Dude, I forgot about that. That's also
that
my
was
top.
crazy.
Dude, I remember when you drew a penis on a piece of paper and he was like, "Yeah, it's a penis." What's so funny?
Dude, he was different, bro, but
Dude, he crashed out so much on
I
us.
know, dude. But I think you know.
It's easy to do.
And that guy's new, so it was alright.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. It really was.
Dude, I tried calling him because I found his number online.
Should
And-
we can we give him a call right now?
Let's give him a call.
Wait.
No.
Alright. I do what else? Should we do movies and shows?
Yeah, let's do movies.
All right, tell me your movies and shows.
Well, you're gonna do this one too.
Okay, but I'll try.
Should we do like top 3?
Okay.
So
Do that first.
I completely binge watched this whole show yesterday. It was
Okay.
called Beef. I saw it on TikTok and I was like, "Dang, this looks interesting." So I went and just watched the entire thing yesterday.
What was it about?
So starting off, it was some road
Wait,
rage.
Guillermo, hold on. News just came in. Florida beat Auburn. So congratulations
Wow.
to the guys over there in Florida, making it to the national championship.
Clap. Oh, let's go.
Shout out to those guys over there.
All right. Anyways, this show basically it's 2 Asians. They're They're road raging. One of them is called what's his name? Danny, and the woman is called, I think, Amy. And man, it's too much to explain, but there's just a lot of cheating. There's a lot of dying. There's a lot of it's funny. I enjoyed it.
Would I enjoy it?
I think you would.
Okay.
That's your number one movies and shows all time.
I mean, I watched it yesterday and it was pretty funny. I can't really think of anything else that I've watched recently or in the past. Oh, I do like that one movie. That's My Boy. Have you guys watched That's My Boy?
No.
You should really watch that. That's My Boy with Adam Sandler.
All right, let me go. I'm gonna throw a pick out there for the ladies. The Notebook,
Stop.
and then 10 Things I Hate About You.
Whoa, back to back banger.
So just throwing that out there. And then, all right, that was two. Guillermo, come on, Miss Wawro, what are your top two? Or we're just gonna go. Based on that.
Okay, thank you. So okay, shows that I like recent ones that I've watched.
Yeah, or movies.
Or movies. Okay, well, I'm gonna say Shrinking is one of my favorite TV shows on Apple TV, but you would probably have to be middle aged to enjoy it. I'm trying to watch Severance right now because Miss Joko told me I really need to, but I'm having a hard time getting into it. I can't think of anything right now, but I'm sure I'll think of something later.
You should really watch La Rosa de Guadalupe. It's a great show. It's in Spanish and it's
so
very
dramatic,
interesting.
bro.
Yeah,
it's so
insane.
dramatic.
All right, noted.
I think it's a great show. But it's a religious show.
Yep.
But I think Guillermo really likes that show. Is this true?
Okay, but what about shows for you, Ivan? Like recent shows that you've watched.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch a lot of shows, but if we're gonna go all time here, I'm probably gonna throw. I'm definitely gonna. This is like a weird pick, but I'm gonna throw Austin and Ally at the one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put Jesse up there too. I think that's a great show.
So this is I wouldn't admit it in front of people I work with, but Jumanji, like the remake. I was like laughing out loud when I brought the kids, and I just enjoyed that movie. So I think actually all Jumanjis are one of my favorites.
Jumanji.
Mm-hmm.
I watched. Funny story. I watched one of the Jumanji movies. With Nathan Craig, back in like.
No way. No way.
Yo, shout out to Nathan Craig.
Shout out to Nathan Craig.
I thought you guys weren't friends anymore.
Or technically not. Do you want to hear the lore? Do you want to hear?
Still
But don't
shout out
read
to
the
that guy.
screenshot word for word. Do not read the screenshot.
No,
word for word.
no, don't do that. But just in like 2 or 3 words.
All right, we're gonna read the screenshot word for word.
Oh, shoot, AirPods connected. Oh.
So it starts off.
Serious?
Wait, are we good?
Hi, guys.
What is happening?
1 second. My hair. Chat.
Yo.
We didn't hear the
We
words
didn't
you
hear
said.
any of it because she connected her AirPods all of a sudden to my computer.
It was an accident.
So, like, he got mad at you?
Yeah, I'm gonna read the screenshot word for word.
Don't read the screenshot. I don't want the details, but you guys probably deserved it. Don't you think a little bit?
No, of course not. So basically,
I mean,
we're trying to call this guy because we're just trying to talk to him, get him on the podcast, and he just got really upset because Ivan said egoing IRLs for virtual friends, bro. Because this guy, more lore, this guy is playing with people that he met on Fortnite over us, and Ivan said El Ego, and Nathan responded with "Stop texting me, FFS." If you guys want to figure out what that means.
For Frank's sake.
I don't. Yeah. So yeah, he probably. Yeah. You guys probably.
Right. I think she gets him. We should leave it at that, just in case he ends up watching this. I don't want.
Yeah. Well, I hope
But-
I hope you guys reunite at some point.
But-
I hope you guys reunite at some point.
I do too.
I
do
mean,
too.
I hope we reunite. The guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I
we're-
do too. I think he's a great guy, and other than the hard times we give him, I think like I would still be friends with him.
like genuine shout out to Nathan Craig.
Yeah,
Genuine, yeah.
genuine.
I hope to someday meet him, but not like in a weird way, you know.
We can get him in the call if you want.
Yeah, see, that comes in not like in a weird, like forced kind of like awkward way.
And yeah, I mean, shout out to that guy, man. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy, but
Dude, I can't believe it. Dude,
All right, real quickly, 7 minutes. Tell me your summer plans.
what?
summer
summer
plans.
Do you guys want to get in the podcast? All right, guys. My cousin wants to join the podcast.
Who is it?
Yes, I'll go over there. Yeah, go sit in the chair. All right, go sit. Bro. Right here. There, can you hear them?
Yeah.
Say hello.
All right,
Hello.
you can talk to them now.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh. What are your top 2 favorite movies or shows?
I'd say probably Tangled and
Oh,
That's a
that's
banger. I'm not
That's-
gonna lie. That's fire.
I don't know.
What's a TV show you watched recently?
Never have I ever.
Miss Raw, you're kind of like a natural host. I think you should join us more often.
All right, but now you're telling me summer plans, right? Because we only have 6 minutes until our free call is done.
All right, yeah. Well, I'm probably just gonna chill here.
Wait, Guillermo's cousin, I don't know your name. What's your name?
Faith.
Faith. Nice to meet you, Faith.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet you,
meet you.
Faith.
Thanks for joining the podcast.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Ivan and Faith, summer plans.
I'm going to California. There you go.
To do
Quick.
what?
To see Nathan Craig?
Just chill there
With who?
with family.
For how long?
Yeah, I have a lot of family over there.
For how long?
Probably like a month.
Oh, okay. Where in California?
Like San Francisco, but I'm probably gonna move. I'm probably gonna go down to LA and San Diego just for fun.
All right, well, that's a good summer plan.
Yep.
Faith, what about you?
I have my quinceañera.
Oh,
Oh wow.
when is
Yeah.
that?
Are we invited? Not to just invite us, but
Invite them.
hello?
No pressure.
Sure.
All right,
Invite them.
Where's it going to be?
In Grand Ledge.
Is it an eagle?
You guys are invited, by the way. If you guys
Okay,
want to go to the
can,
pizza.
Can we? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Is it an eagle?
Eagle?
Yeah.
Is it an eagle? No,
Oh,
it's not.
just in Grand Ledge.
Yeah, it's just in
Okay.
Grand Ledge. It's in
Alright.
Grand Ledge, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are invited.
Awesome. Okay, so Guillermo, what are your summer plans?
My summer plans, so I'm booked out completely for the first month of summer.
Wait, is Faith leaving? Goodbye, Faith. Thanks for joining us.
Faith, Miss Wawro said bye.
And
Yeah. Thanks, Faith.
I want pictures of the quinceanera.
Are you not going?
Yeah, are you not going? You
Well,
want to get on this
obviously I'm
podcast?
going. I mean, but I don't feel like Faith really needs to invite me since we've never met. But
Faith, you really want to invite Miss Wawro? She said yes.
oh, awesome!
Oh,
Okay,
all right,
cannot
bet.
wait. All right, so yeah, what are you booked out with in June? Like, what are you doing in June?
So for the
Like
first
summer
month,
school?
Are you both gonna be the stars of summer school?
I was just kidding.
I'm not.
Like, I didn't make that joke to Ivan because it's too real. I just made it to you.
His reality.
Wow. Are we being serious? We're just throwing that out there like that?
we're just calling them out on an actual podcast.
No,
You're
I'm
calling
not.
me out on my own podcast?
It's gonna be done. It was just a joke. But what are you?
Was it a joke?
booked out with, Guillermo?
Yeah. Is it even a joke at this point?
Oh my goodness, move on. Guillermo,
What-
what are you booked out with?
I am booked out with open houses and quinceañeras.
Oh,
Great. And
really
I will be there with him too. So we are booked out.
We are
Dynamic
both
duo.
booked out.
We are all booked out.
Which Miss
so
Laura,
don't
you
try to
are
book us.
invited. You are invited to my open house.
I sure
But
hope so. Thank you.
I will get an actual invitation to you soon.
I cannot wait.
You are also invited to mine. It's gonna be in Chicago.
That's a long drive, but I'm gonna try to make it happen.
Yeah.
Will you actually?
Yeah.
It's because we're gonna have like a Mexican group out there and you know, you can't bring them to Lansing, so we gotta go over there.
But then not a lot of people can go, so that's a bummer.
Everybody can go. Cause
To go.
what do you mean?
Like, Davio can't go to Chicago.
What do you mean?
Well, I can fit like 8 people in my minivan, so I guess.
Well, like I think, I don't know. I gotta talk to my mom, but.
What about group FaceTime?
Yeah, sure. I'm thinking like just like I don't know, renting out a huge house and then just like.
It sounds like a party.
That's not a
It's
bad.
gonna be a party.
Dude, no, that's literally what it is. Mexicans'
literally what it
excuses
is.
to throw parties are just these little things. Like this open house is just an excuse for my family to throw a party.
An excuse for.
Whoa.
That's really it.
On the podcast?
Not on.
With your
Only-
first-year Spanish teacher?
No, we can
Well,
beat it.
Swearing?
All right, well, we're down to 2 minutes, so I think it's time to sign off so we don't
Yeah,
get cut off.
I think this was a very successful episode.
I'm so glad that I was invited. Thank you for including me on your
Yeah,
podcast.
I think that this felt more like natural. You didn't feel like a guest. I feel like you should really come on more often.
Oh, I would love that. Can I come on when Mrs. Butcher comes on?
Oh, definitely.
Would you like to?
Definitely.
All right.
Would you
Ms.
actually
Butcher's
want
gonna
to?
be next week's episode.
What?
I feel
right.
like with having you on is gonna open more doors to having more teachers on. I feel like that.
All right, bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bro,
Alright.
what?
Thanks
We'll
for the
have to figure out
podcast.
We'll figure out who to
Round
invite
of
next
applause for the
time.
podcast.
See you guys
Why-
Monday morning.
Bye, guys.
All right, yo. All right, yo,
Wow,
yo.
that was successful, bro.
Did that just happen?
That just happened.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, bro, before this call ends, round of applause to us.
Hold on,
That's it.
I'm gonna go look at this first
Why?
to go see if it actually saved.
Where they kicking my blunt with no brand, yeah. If I face me another, I die here. I'm just praying I make it to Friday.